Hey, Burger Boy, I don't mean to neglect you. I think I'll just vlog for a little while here. On Hunimal.org, we started a new, contest. And so I blogged about it on Hunimal.org, and I talked about YouTube and the charity auction that I was a part of that went haywire. And I haven't really thought about that for a long time, but I was talking about fractal liking of things. Like, if you liked this video, first off, you didn't have the opportunity to dislike it, so it doesn't mean as much. It means something to me, though. If you like it, I want to like your like. And then I want somebody to come along and dislike my like of your like. And then explain in a comment, I disliked your like of his like because it was too much attention paid to too small a thing. That's what I want for internet communication. I want to see fractal liking. And so I dedicate myself towards making this brochure contest on Hunimal.org gets fractal liking. So that you can like my like and dislike my like of my like, and you can dislike your dislike of the like of my like, and all of that on top of it can have comments at any level. In fact, you can have sub-comment disliking of clauses within the comment. Like, essentially, I want legalese to take over and people to justify what they like and justify what they dislike and explain themselves, and then dislike that explanation and change and become a new internet person. But, oh my God, Russia invaded Ukraine, we bombed Somalia, Saudi Arabia continues to fuck up Yemen. Like, the world's much bigger than fractal liking. The world's scary and terrifying and frustrating and stupid. And so I'm going to sleep. I got 15 minutes up here. I go to sleep at about 7, my time, and I wake up at about 7. And those 12 hours, some of those hours, I'm just lying in bed trying to think. I sleep my life away. But it's a good life, man. I'm very lucky. Sometimes I just forget it. I just forget how lucky I am. But I'm lucky. My programmer's busy. I have an open developers page on my website so people can come and program for us. I've got hope. I've got the Johnny Appleseed of hopes. I can go around and fertilize your fields and plant all these apple trees around my poop. So I fertilize, I poop, it's jankum. I pop an apple seed down, and what happens? A tree of knowledge shows up. And then Adam comes to it, and he gets bitten by a snake, and it starts chewing on his face. And Eve comes up with a chair and knocks the snake off. And then Moses, who was with Adam and Eve in the garden, Moses comes to a totally different kind of tree, a pistachio tree. I think there are nut trees. I think some trees make nuts. Isn't that true? Maybe all nuts are made by trees. I don't know anything. It's worthless to talk to me. Empty head. I can't do anything. I can't do very simple stuff. It is enraging. But think how simple it is to just go to the jail and say, I'd like to visit a random inmate. I can't do that. One, they don't have the random inmate generator algorithm in their facility. And two, I can't really travel there that easily. It would be very difficult. And I'd be embarrassed, and I'd hate to see the guards. I lived at the jail for a while, so I'm not allowed to come back, is what I was told once. Maybe you can't come back for a full year or something. I don't know if there's a sunset clause to your banishment. And jail's so weird because you get used to it, and then you value it, and then you get banished. And now I've gotten used to this shit place, this mental health care home, where people can't handle their bowels and bladders, and just everything kind of stinks. It's kind of just a gross place to live. But I will live here the rest of my life, is how I see it, because it's easier to live here. And if I'm living here and my name's Nigger Faggotard, all of a sudden it's just a plane flight out there. You meet the person you're going to marry. You marry them. They get the name. You oversee that. You give them some money. I come back here and it's like nothing changed. So I don't have to go on the street and interview somebody and say, but Russell Lawrence Lee didn't get this name, and he should have. He didn't get the name because of racism. He was an African American with legitimate reasons to want the name Mr. Nigger. No, I don't need to explain myself. It's enough to explain that it's a family name and that it is being distributed. That's an explanation in and of itself. And so what I have been denied and could not achieve for my life, I will make easy for other people's lives. But I'll tell you one thing that frustrates me. If my daughter's last name was Nigger because her mother had trusted me and had not pushed me away, but instead allowed me to pull her close, her future would look much brighter and my contentment would exist. I wouldn't bother spreading the name around if I had a little girl that I was able to YouTube about and with. Man, we would have had a time. We didn't get it. Why? Niggerphobia. Why? Because I was too hot-headed. I couldn't see how racist it is to pick up niggeritarianism and just attack the world with it. I couldn't see how a frenzy where I'm just bloodthirsty for argument. I thought that was the way you promote things. You explain them. You talk about the ideas. No, it's not. You die and your children say what you didn't get to say. That's how you explain things to this shit culture of stupidity. It's disgusting. Have a great day. Goodbye.